Hi everyone, good Saturday morning. I am hoping that this feed comes up in the right direction because Facebook is being weird again. So I'm just giving a second. As you hop on, say good morning. Let me know who's out there while I just get the feed up on my other device here and see what's going on and if we're in the right direction. If not, I might just hop off and then hop back in again. Oh, I think we're okay. If you let me know on your side, if you're seeing me in the right direction and not all like this, we'll be good to go. Good morning, Glenda. Oh, geez, Facebook. It's just gotta keep changing things on us. Right, let me put this out of the way because I got too many things piled up beside me. So how is everybody? How's your Saturday morning going? I'm just having a sip of my Baileys and tea. Good morning, Rhonda. Oh, you're just out walking the dog. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Glenda, for confirming that it's in the right direction because it did not start in the right direction. So you never know. You feel my pain, I know. You're just getting up. Awesome. Well, perfect. So what we're going to jump into right away is some fun little projects that I made with some of the Celebration stuff. And I'm going to tell you about some added little bonuses that they've added to our Celebration promotion that is going on till the end of August. So if you get kind of dizzy, you want to look away for just a moment while I snap you up into my up top holder. And then you'll be able to see my desktop in my hands and whatnot. All right, I'll switch you around. So look away. And we're good, everybody. All right, so on my desk, you will see the Celebration catalog and what they've added into our offers. So we've got embossing folders, we've got some foils, we've got a couple die sets. This Aspen Tree one is amazing. And then these craft gift boxes, which is great this time of the year as the kids go back to school and you start preparing for the holidays. It's like a swear word, right? And just some great stuff to offer there. So I'm going to show you some projects that I made with this gorgeous paper that has just come back into stock. The Rings of Love 12 by 12. And it pairs up with the Ringed with Nature bundle in the actual catalog. But it is super cute and the paper is super adorable. And I've made just a few different projects with them. So I started off by casing Peggy No of Pretty Paper Cards with this great little house card. I had somebody, a friend that just bought a house, and so we wanted to send a little card, so I thought this was kind of a cute one that she had done. So it's just cutting the house out of the designer series paper, which is easy and great way to use up your designer series paper, right? And then just some strips of Night and Navy. And then these are the card bases that were available, but you could easily recreate something with one of your stamp sets and just doing a stamped off version and making your own sort of background paper with sort of the same look as those cards and envelopes. If you're lucky to get them, then this card was created with those. So super cute little card. And then I had to try my hand at the Torin window look. I'm not quite sure what the name of this is. Oh, you like my shirt, Glenda? Yeah, I just got it yesterday. I've got the other one too, the sort of, I didn't realize it was sort of like a neon pinkish color, but I quite like it. I love these Christy shirts. And use the same paper, same Rings of Love paper out of the Celebration catalog, and just very, very simple, some little embellishments, and it's perfect. So this is made just by tearing that little opening and then rolling up and gluing down your little paper roll twist that you've got going on there. So super easy to do. You're Who else is out there? Good morning, Valerie. You love that card, Rhonda? Awesome. So then I made a little treat bag to go with my little card. Just cutting out elements of it again, and this is just a die cut that I had in my little die cut bin. And then these are a little element that comes in the catalog as well. Let me just go grab them here. So I don't know what bin they're in. There. They're called the Leaf Label and Amber Gems. So mine are cut up in order to fit into my little package that I keep them in, but they come with these gems, and then there's a bunch of these little leaf cutouts. So great for tags. It's a combo pack, so you get them together, and just look at those gems. They're gorgeous, right? So that's a fun little thing to get for your packaging, so that you can easily make a little tag. So those are also in the July to December mini. So that was just cutting out and making a little one. And then of course the little mushroom top that's in that Rings of Nature or Rings of Love, I can't remember what the stamp set's called. And I don't have it handy, and I'm not gonna go digging for it. The Rings of Nature bundle. They have a stamp in there that kind of looks like gumdrop. It's supposed to be a mushroom top, but I thought, why not make a cute little bag for Christmas thank you, like a hostess thank you or something like that, that you can put some little treats in. And then these look like little gumdrops. And then this ribbon is actually retired, but I thought it suited it, and it was kind of fun, so I put that on there. This is just sort of using up scraps of stuff that I have laying around on my desk, and then I just added a little piece of that designer series paper to the back to finish it off. So that is your Ringed with Nature, or no, is it called Ring with Nature or Ring with Love? I can't remember name. Rings with Love. I can't remember the names of anything lately. Too many things going on in my brain. You don't have those tags yet, Glenda. Oh, might be something for you to look at, because they're kind of fun. Great for even just adding to cards and stuff like that. Easy. And I just stamped on that and then embossed it with white embossing powder. So that's an idea. If you've got some of that paper from Bration, which I hope you do, some projects that you can make with those, and give away to whoever you like. So today we are going to have a play with Seasons of Chic, because the weather has been silly crazy out here in Alberta. I don't know if it's been like that where you are, but it's been crazy here. So this set kind of goes into sort of, you've got your summer, spring with the flowers and shells, because you know you'll be on the beach in the summer, and then you've got the leaves for fall, and then you've got a great little snowflake for winterish. And then it's got some great sentiments. Wishing you the best birthday ever. You're amazing beyond measure. Nice big thanks. And then the splatters, you guys. Come on, look at that, the brush stroke. So super cool. And then it comes with these amazing set of dies. So you can cut out shells, you can cut out the snowflake, the other shell, layer the leaves. You've got some elements to layer. This looks like the little COVID vaccine thing. Everyone, I'm sure, will agree with me. We've had a few of those dies that look like COVID. Maybe it's just because we're so over it. There's a couple of those in there, but they're more for the flower centers. Or you could kind of layer them over the snowflakes as well. And then this gorgeous, which you'll see in some of the extra samples that I show you today. This is amazing. If you just get this set of dies for this grid sort of pattern, you will not regret it, because it is awesome. You got to get those tags too, Rhonda. Good stuff. I'm already starting your wish lists. I like it. You think they look like gumdrops too, Valerie? Yeah, they do. As soon as I saw them, I was like, oh, that looks like a gumdrop, not a mushroom. So yes, great set. And then I will quickly show you the paper, and then we'll jump into our project, because it's fairly simple, so it doesn't need a whole lot of time to do. So this is the Textured Chic specialty paper. Now it is on a higher price point because it has this amazing gold foiling. Look at this. Isn't it amazing? type yes in the comments if you agree, or send me hearts. So this is the lovely wintry designer series paper that we're going to use today on our card, and you can see like it's got the petal pinks in it, it's got the evening evergreen, soft succulent, and then of course the basic white. But it's just amazing. Look at this nice summery one. Can you see the flower cutouts and stuff like that on that one? Actually, the card we're going to do today would look really cute with this paper as well. Actually, any of these papers. Look at that foiling. It's got some mango melody in it. Scrumptious. Ooh, Valerie, I like that word. It's got some mango melody in it as well with that petal pink, which color combo I wouldn't think to do together, but as you can see, it definitely works. Now this has got the leaves and such in it, and then that nice sort of splattered that they've given us a stamp to coordinate with. So isn't this gorgeous? And look at the foiling again. So one side is just plain, and then the other side's got the foiling on it. And then that blue is the pool party. So pool party, petal pink, and mango melody. Who knew that color combination? And then it's got those flowers, so then you could add that in with the die cuts as well, and then just some petal pink and mango melody again. I think that's a new color combination that I'll be flocking to. Nice with the splatter, and then sort of wood grain look to it, and then just some geometric pattern. The seashells is gorgeous for my West Coast ladies. You'll love this paper. And then a nice pinky polka dotted on the back. So that is the Textured Chic specialty paper, which also comes in the bundle. So if you wanted the bundle of this product, you get the dies, the stamp set, that paper, and then this gorgeous distressed gold specialty paper. Now hopefully the camera won't like go totally bazonkers with this paper. But isn't that gorgeous? Trying to get it in the right light with the camera. It's always a little lag time. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just stressed and it just cuts beautifully. It's sort of a thinner paper. It's not thick. You only get 2 sheets in it, but it's $7. So you load up and get more than 1 pack like I have, and you're ready to go. This is going to look great on Christmas cards too, with like distressed sort of look to it. So that would be in the bundle price of all that stuff, and then very rich looking, definitely. I can see it paired up really beautifully with the I think it's called the Boughs of Holly stamp set combination in the catalog. I think it would look gorgeous with that set as well. So let's jump into our card, because that's really what you're here for, and then I'll show you some extras, or as we go along I'll show you some. So here's the card I created about 20 minutes ago. Literally, you guys. I don't know what I've been lagging my butt on this week, but and I kind of forgot that I was doing a Baileys and tea this week. So I thought this was fun. We did this. It's a shaker card with our clear envelopes, if I can get the shakers to go. And then using that great snowflake pattern paper out of the designer series paper. Right? Oh, I love this sweet too. Glenda, definitely. So simple and easy, not too complicated to make. So we've got our pieces here. I've kind of pre-cut some of them as well, so to make things easier and speed us along. So we have more time to look at all the extra samples, right? And chitty chat. So what's everybody up to this Saturday? What are your plans for today? The sun is finally shining here again, so that is good. And I can get out and mow the lawn and whatnot. All those fun things. So we've got a card base that's evening evergreen by 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25 in the middle. We've got our inside piece of basic white that is 5.25 by 4. My original does not have an inside done because, like I said, I got it done about 20 minutes ago. We've got one of our clear envelopes. We've got a designer series paper piece cut to 5.25 by 4, which is going to fit inside the clear envelope really nicely. You're packing the trailer? Oh yeah, you're hitting the open road soon, Glenda. That's awesome. And what were you up to, Rhonda? You were in a concert in the park. Oh, how was the concert last night? Who did you see? Linda Ronstadt, I think you said? Oh, you're making room for your Murphy bed. Nice, Valerie. So our designer series paper is just going to fit inside our clear envelope like that. And what we want to do is we have a little bit of extra there, and we want to kind of fold that over up tight against our designer series paper and use our bone folder to crease that down. Now you also want to, I'm just going to grab it out of the drawer beside me here, not double-sided tape, but just some regular Scotch tape. This is a new roll, so we'll take off the piece, and then we're just going to tape that down. And when you use your bone folder to crease it down, it helps sort of create that barrier for your sprinkles or your sequins or whatever you're going to stick in to not go around the back side, and then you lose the shaker effect. Okay, so we've created that, and I am just going to crease down the top as well, and then we're going to put our sprinkles in. Just because it's easier to do it ahead of time. Okay, well, everybody's having a busy Saturday. I love it. The Beatles tonight. Ooh, that sounds exciting. So I'm using some retired sprinkles because I actually haven't ordered any of the new ones. So I've got the subtle shimmer sequins, which you may have these in your stash, and some snowflake sequins, just because I thought the snowflakes went really well with the snowflake paper. So I'm just going to open that up, kind of, sort of, and just grab a whole bunch and throw them in. You put as much as you want in there. And we'll mix it up with these other ones to give us some silver and sprinkle it up. And then I'm going to close those because they do get a bit of static and then they end up everywhere. And I'll just grab the few that have sprinkled on my desk and put those in. They're stuck to my hand now. All right, so we've got a good amount of sprinkles in there. And we'll just kind of make sure they're not in a lump at the bottom there. Kind of spread them around. And then we'll flip this over and we'll pull the little secured backing thing off. I don't know the technical name, so. And then we've kind of pre-scored that, or pre-creased it, I mean, down. So it should sit fairly flat when you put it down. And then you may have this little sort of bumpy sort of part that you need to tuck in. So I've just created sort of a little triangle corner, and then I'm just going to tape that down, and that'll keep all my goodies inside. Okay, so we've created that shaker front. Easy, right? Everybody's following along? Anybody making the card with me? Well, I guess you don't know what I was making. Silly me. Silly me, never mind that comment. Usually I post what I'm making, dimensions and stuff like that beforehand, but because I only created this card 20 minutes ago, obviously that did not happen. I promise life is getting back to normal, and I will be way more on the ball than I have been. Okay, that's my promise to you. So I'm taking a little bit of Petal Pink and my blender brush. Now these are not Stampin' Up! Blender brushes, so pardon me. I like this sort of small, the option of having a smaller one. Gives me a little more control. So I'm just doing both sides with some Petal Pink just to give it a little bit of dimension and to pull out of the paper that Petal Pink. Okay, so we see we've got a little bit of Petal Pink there. And then we are going to grab our soft succulent. And I gotta find the stamp. Oh, here they are. They're behind my iPad. I had everything all pre-done onto my blocks, and then I hid them by my iPad. Oh, you like that shaker card idea, Rhonda? Yeah, it's easy and great way to use up your clear envelopes if you have a stash like I do. So I'm just stamping a few of those soft succulent snowflakes on there, and then we're going to switch over and do the same in Pool Party. Now I did stamp off, as you saw. I probably didn't say that as I was doing it. And let me just remove the dog hair from my stamp pad. Oh, their hair gets everywhere. Just kind of gives you a lighter look if you stamp off, and I like that. Obviously, because the paper is not sort of in your face, sort of bright. It's sort of soft and subtle. So you want to keep your elements that you're adding that way too. And then for the sentiment, I decided to do it in Smoky Slate. And I've chosen the one that says, "You make each season of life even more beautiful," because I think it's just so cute. And we'll stamp that down in the middle, just like that. Looks beautiful. And then because I love the splats and splatters, I have decided to bring in this one here in Petal Pink stamped off. So you'll see it, although some of them I didn't stamp off. You'll see it here, the little splats are that in Petal Pink. Just because I thought it needed just a tiny bit more. And to create sort of like the look of movement, which of course your snowflakes would do as they're falling out of the sky. I better not say that too loud, it'll start snowing here in Alberta. Oh, goodness me. So that's sort of our banner sentiment. So really we're just going to start attaching all of this together. So this card is pretty easy to bring together. And with this paper, it's so easy to just have the paper do all the work for you and just create just some quick elements to decorate the card front. And you don't have to put a whole lot of work into it. So the paper is worth its money in gold, I say. Literally. With the gold accent of the paper, right? Yep, I'm cracking silly jokes. All right, so we've attached that with dimensionals to the front, and then I'm going to use my seal on the back of my greeting. And your greeting will run the full length of the card front. And you can put it sort of down towards the bottom, you can put it right in the middle, you can put it at the top, you really can put it anywhere you want. And I'm going to quickly stamp some snowflakes on the inside just to decorate my inside while I'm here. I'm just going to do a little bit of pink like we did on the front to sort of tie it all together. Quick and easy like that. We'll do some splats. Oops. I didn't stamp that one off hard enough, but that's okay. I don't mind the dark and the light. And then we'll grab our pool party and our soft succulent again. We'll do some at full strength. I'll just quickly clean my stamp off because I don't want to mix my pool party and my soft succulent together. So is anybody going to spend some time in their craft rooms today creating anything, or the weather's just too darn nice? Got too many things to do. And that's not happening for you today. So we'll put this on the inside just to finish things off. I'm not going to do an envelope because you know to do an envelope and make it all match pretty, right? So we will grab our linen thread. You know my favorite. Oh, you're going to be in your craft room today? Cool, Carla. Are you working on your Christmas stuff? Sorry, I just swore, everybody. Said that awful word of Christmas. Somebody posted somewhere, I saw, I think there's 22 weeks till Christmas. Like, where does the time go? It's insane. We were in Costco yesterday and they had the Christmas stuff already out. Just the lights and a couple decorations, but come on. It's too early. Ooh, you got the day to yourself, Rhonda. Awesome. as you know, my honey is back home, so, but he's off to yoga this morning and a bit of gym time. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my bow here. I've made my little loopers too small. Okay, so then I'm just going to attach that. I'm going to use a glue dot. Mary ho ho. I know it's too early for Christmas, but honestly, with us crafters, we have to start early, right? Otherwise, we get busy doing other things and we never get things ready. So, I mean, I'm working on fall stuff. And I do a big Christmas card order for a client of mine. So I have to start my Christmas cards now. Otherwise I don't have like 80, 90 cards ready for her at Christmas time. So, and I have to have them ready early so she has time to mail them out. So usually by like mid-November, I've got to have them ready for her. So it is what it is. We just have to get going, right? So I've cut some of the die cuts. Let me just grab them here. So there is a few different ones. There's a big snowflake, that one, and then it cuts out the outline of the stamped one. I've cut those out of Pool Party and our snowy white velvet paper. So, I mean, you're not going to see the texture on the camera, but it's got a velvety sort of feeling to it, and you can color these. You can do whatever. Here, I'll just brush a little bit of pink sort of on the ends if I have enough still left on my brush. I can't really see it. You can use your watercolor pencils on this. There's a cute little card with the cat set in the catalog where they've used the watercolor pencils on it, and it looks super cute. You won't be able to see that on camera, so. But it does create a little bit of color. Obviously, the more you work at it, the more it will show up on there for you. I had a little bit of a glue, but it doesn't feel like it's still there. So I'm just going to add some textural elements of the snowflakes. I think I'm missing a snowflake. I dumped my little pre-cut packaged right before I picked it up here, so I probably dumped out my extra snowflake. I don't see it on the floor, so I don't know where it is. So we'll leave the one off that's there, and you'll just imagine that I've stuck one there. And I'll find it, or I'll cut a new one after. So then I've brought in a whole bunch of different embellishments. So I've got the opal rounds, I've got the elegant faceted gems in the petal pink, just to bring in some more bling bling, because you know it's fun. And I am going to bring in the elegant faceted gems, and I'm going to mix it with these solid faceted gems just to be different, because you know I like to mix and match my embellishments. And then I'll show you some extra stuff, because you know you come for the extras, right? And then I'm going to mix it up with the Pool Party, I think. So these are fun. They're very similar texture, but they're solid instead of the clary sort of iridescent that the elegant faceted ones are. I should be using your Take Your Pick tool. Why didn't you guys remind me? Here, I'm using my scissors again. I'm gonna find what as soon as the video's over. Carla, what are you talking about? I think I missed a conversation. One more. What do I got? I got 5 there, so that's enough. 3s and 5s are the perfect amount of embellishment, although I went a little crazy on that one, but you know, bling. You can bling bling. So pretend we have another snowflake there, and it'll look very similar to that one, and then you'll see those lovely blue, oops, that one's not sticking. You'll see those lovely Pool Party solid faceted gems there with the elegant ones. So isn't that fun? And then you just shake it up and it's super cute. So that is my card to remind you of shaker cards today. I don't know what my thing is doing. Here we go. Oh, good morning, Marilyn. Oh, of course. I'm glad you love it, and go ahead and case it. It's not mine. It was an idea that was shared at one of our events. I think it was at the Silver Sisters event last year. I think Diane Hutchinson did it. But it's fun. So go ahead. Yeah, of course. That's why I'm here, to share with you and inspire you to copy what I'm doing. So here's a fun one. This one's straight out of the catalog. I may have altered a bit. I think I switched the gems out. But it's using a lot of the Designer Series paper and those fun little flower cutouts. And then just some gold accents to bring in the polka dots, right? So that's super cute. Here's another easy one. So this one has the that grid sort of die cut that's in the set that I said I love, and this one here. And if you get it just for this, then it's worth its money in gold. Because isn't this awesome? You can use that for so many things. So I made this a nice sort of fall card, bringing in the elements of the leaf die cut and then the solid one in the Mango Melody. And then I just used a little bit of, I sort of dissected our silver, what is this called? Threaded twine. So it has a little bit of silver in the middle. So I just dissected that burlap and took out the silver and then just sort of added that as an element. I just used my take your pick tool to kind of pull it apart and rough it up a bit. So that's easy. And then I used the splattered, the other splattered effect, the this one right here, as my background, and then I just took my marker and flicked some ink in the back as well, and then just use a nice square of the paper which has the fall leaves on it. The shaker card could be done with intermediates. Yeah, it's a lot. It's an easiest way that I know how to do the shaker cards. So definitely intermediates could figure that one out. So the split textured die. Oh, gorgeous. There's another one that you need. I'm sorry, I'm adding to your wish list. You can curse me later. But this one is wonderful. It's got, I'll grab it here 2 seconds in case you've missed it and haven't seen it. It comes with a couple different ones, so that one there, and then it's got sort of this grid pattern one as well, and it sort of creates just a die cut element on one side of your card, and just, I don't know, I don't even know the word, scrumptious, as Valerie used earlier. You got it. Awesome, Valerie. It's just, oh, it's amazing. And you could put some foil behind it. I could have layered this textured paper in behind it as well. It's just gorgeous. So simple, easy card, nothing too complicated about this one. It's just a strip torn off of cardstock embossed in gold with that big thanks in the set. This is from the Woodland Creature, no, I don't remember what that's called. The Happiest Bears, or I don't know what it's called. Those fun little teddy bears. It looks like Pooh Bear. This is out of the ribbon set that comes with it. There's an old olive one as well. This is Sahara Sand. And then just a element of a die cut circle in vellum just to create a little bit of effect in the back. And then those are those solid faceted gems again. So this is a quick, easy card that you could whip together. I always need thank you cards for orders, so I thought this was a perfect one. You like the ones with the leaves, Carla? Oh yeah, that one's gorgeous. It is a layout designed by Rachel Testman, but she did it with something else. It might have been the flowers, and I like the leaves, so I kind of brought it in with the leaves instead. So it was her layout. And then this is my favorite person, Tammy Wilson from Stamp Paper Scissors. She created this one, and I recreated hers, but it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Lots of layers. We got timber embossing on the back. We got that quadrifoil tile, which is another thing. Add to your list because it's amazing. That same paper that's used on this one here just kind of roughed up with your finger or scissors or whatever on the edge. And then that lovely gold, distressed gold paper again. Bit of watercoloring on the flowers, just some splatters with your basic gray. I think she used basic gray. No, she used gray granite. Blends, little strip of paper there. She likes to go all out on her cards, and I love them. So this one was just so pretty. And then we've got our in color opal rounds and the elegant faceted gems. She likes, that's kind of where I got my mixing up my embellishments from, is Tammy Wilson. So, and then she loves to layer her ribbons as well. So this is the pool party sheer, cut in half and then layered with the linen. So very chic, shabby chic kind of look to this card that she did. Basically bringing out the elements of that. Oh, sorry, that's kind of off screen there. Bringing out the elements of the shabby chicness of this bundle. So that's gorgeous. So that's Tammy Wilson from, what is she? Paper, Stamps, Paper, Scissors. You'll find her. I think she's an artisan designer as well, currently still. They come and go, so I never really keep track of who's here and who isn't. So that is all, my friends, for today. There will be more samples shown with this set on Wednesday on my page. So if you don't like it, hop on over there and like it so that you see them. They go live at 11 o'clock every week. I try to keep to the same schedule so that you know when to look. And there'll be some great samples using more of this set. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, Saturday, and enjoy all the activities you're up to. Don't work too hard packing the trailer and creating cards, some of you. And Rhonda, enjoy your concert tonight. You'll have to tell me all about it later. And yeah, I'll be back not next week because we're still in our sort of summer break of every 2 weeks. So on the 20th, I'll be back. But I will be online, so like I say, head on over to my page. You'll find here, and you'll find all kinds of fun, creative things to keep you going, keep you inspired. All right, thanks everybody. Paper hugs. Bye-bye.